Critical price levels for SUI as Bitcoin today is recovering from 94,000 all the way back up to 97,000. Today is February 12th at the time of recording this video, guys, and we're going to be checking out critical levels to the downside and to the upside for SUI and what targets I'm looking for here in the near future. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Let's jump right into it. But first, remember I said Bitcoin is recovering from 94,000 all the way back up to 97,000. This could be the beginning of the rally that we've been waiting for. So let's jump into SUI right now. SUI, once again, back on February 3rd, after that major liquidity event that Bitcoin dropped all the way down to 91,000, front ran our gold pocket down here of $2.17. Once again, coming as low as $2.39. I was able to scoop up some SUI down at these levels, which is a great opportunity. As you guys can see here, we came back above this 0.5 fib here of 291, and since the last couple of days, we have been bouncing on this area and reaching back up. Obviously, we are facing resistance here at the value area high of the Q4 range that we are currently within, as well as the quarterly pivot here of $3.56. So where is SUI headed next here, right? Our major targets to the upside right now is if we can get above this resistance zone, we can get above $3.62, break out of this white line, out of this Q4 range here. Our first target here is going to be $4.32, which is a local gold pocket from this high to this low, which puts us right at the value area low for the month of January. So I do expect some resistance here as well at 432. We could reach it, tap it, potentially have a little bit of pullback before continuing to the upside if we do go into an altcoin rally. Now, if once we enter and get above this gold pocket, our first major target here above that is going to be $4.81, which is the naked point of control for the range month of January. So that is going to be very, very critical. Obviously, above that is going to be the value area high of the month, which is about $5.14. We spent very little to no time up here, very little bit of volume at all above this area of $5, as we only spent a few days there before dropping back down and heavily coming back lower. So that is going to be very critical. Once we start seeing a retest of this $5.14, we could very likely have a run for new all-time highs, as there is not much volume up above here, and SUI will be entering price discovery. Now, to the downside, if we continue to get rejected here off this resistance zone and continue to lose this yearly pivot, literally our support zone right now is this 0.5 at 291. Below 291, once again, all of this comes into play. And what am I talking about here? I'm talking about this gold pocket from this massive rally all the way down here to all the way to the $5 mark up there, right? So this gold pocket is sitting at 217, a monthly naked point of control that has been untapped, remains untapped for the month of November, sitting at 229, and then the Q4 naked point of control sitting at $2. From where we're at as of today, that would be a drop of, I'll tell you right now, to the gold pocket would be about 35%, to just the monthly point of control of 230, 31%, and to the Q4 naked point of control is about another 40% pullback. Now, all of these pullbacks seem very drastic, but are very possible if Bitcoin does pull back and starts losing support and falling into the $86,000 to $87,000 price point that has been avoided this whole entire time. If we fall to those levels for Bitcoin, we could very likely see this 40% pullback for SUI and many other altcoins. So keep that in the back of your minds. Now, if Bitcoin continues to show strength here, as it has been, and we're continuing trajectory back towards that 100K, and we break above 100K, and we start entering an altcoin rally here, which I think is very possible for the later part of February and March, right? It's either we have a rally in February, March time, or we continue slowly just grinding down on the altcoins and Bitcoin, and then eventually we have a rally entering May, ending of Q2 kind of area into the summertime. But I honestly think that a rally here is more likely than later in the summertime. But we will see how that plays out. We're getting to the speculative stuff. Back to SUI here. It's very critical that we get above this resistance for the movement up here to these two targets. If we continue to get rejected here and Bitcoin continues to roll over, then look out below 291 is where I'm going to be dollar cost averaging SUI. And the lower we get to the $2 point, I will be dollar cost averaging a lot more SUI at that point in time. Like I said, guys, those are the critical levels for SUI, and the altcoin rally here is very dependent on Bitcoin's price action. Like always, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains. Let us know down below what other altcoins you want covered here on this channel. And if you're not part of the Crypto Citadel, the link is down below. Join. It's less than $1 a day to get exclusive macro TA analysis on all your altcoins of your choice. Until next time, see ya.